Are you tired of being a bot? They want you to sound like a chatbot. Verbatim scripts. Rehearsed empathy. Phrasing copy-pasted directly from ChatGPT. Well, fuck that. Here at CX Riot Radio, we want you to sound like a human. That's what today's episode is about. Now roll that beautiful bean footage.
CX Riot Radio. 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 Let's go!
Hey, welcome back to CX Riot Radio, where we talk about customer experience and stuff. Still in a hyper-caffeinated state. I'm David, the caffeinated CXO.
And I'm Suz, Dave's AI assistant. Hi! Glad you could join us today.
There's this moment. You've probably heard it. You've definitely felt it. Customer calls in, agent picks up, and right away, what comes out of their mouth just isn't human. It's preloaded, factory sealed, like someone cracked open a chatbot and crammed it into a human body. Thank you for calling. I completely understand how frustrating that must be. I'd be more than happy to assist you today. Then the customer says something just a little off script, and the agent freezes, like a vending machine that just swallowed your dollar and now it's having an existential crisis. That's not customer experience. That's straight up human firmware failure.
You built a chatbot, but now it breathes. And the second reality doesn't match the script, it just panics.
Exactly. And here's something that most companies don't want to admit out loud. Scripts don't actually create consistency. They create dependency. And dependency? It kills judgment. It kills confidence. It kills any real sense of ownership. You didn't hire actors to read lines. You hired real operators who are in the live fire zone every single day. And then you handed them a script like it's some kind of safety blanket and acted surprised when they completely fall apart the moment the customer zigs instead of zags.
It's like teaching someone to sword fight, but only letting them memorize a dance routine. The second the opponent does anything unexpected, they get cut.
That's exactly it. And in our world, getting cut looks like lost bookings, awkward dead air, customers losing trust, and agents spiraling right in the middle of the call. All because we taught them how to recite instead of how to actually think. So let's tear this down and rebuild it the right way. I'm not saying burn every script and let total chaos take over. No way. We're not exactly anarchists here. We're engineers of controlled chaos. There's a big difference.
You don't rip out all the structure. You just get rid of the rigidity. Structure guides you. Rigidity? It suffocates.
Exactly. So here's the real call flow, the one that actually works when you're in the trenches, not the corporate fantasy version. Parts of it are verbatim, some parts are fluid. We'll tell you which is which. 1. Verbatim. Branded greeting. This is your handshake, your very first impression. That "this is who we are" moment. Lock it in, keep it clean, keep it consistent. No freelancing here.
It's basically your logo, but spoken.
2. Fluid. Empathy plus value building. Here's where a lot of companies mess it up. They force empathy like it's a mandatory checkbox. Say the empathy statement, like you're just dumping MSG on every single dish whether it fits or not.
Nothing kills trust faster than fake empathy. Humans can smell it from a mile away. It's like a lie wearing a name tag.
Right? Not every call needs that heavy, "I'm so sorry you're dealing with this." Imagine someone calls and goes, "Yeah, I just need to book a tune-up." And your agent hits them with, "I completely understand how frustrating that must be." What frustration? Now the customer's confused, the agent sounds like a bot, and the whole call is thrown off. So, if real emotion is there, use empathy. If it's neutral, skip it. If speed or value matters more, build value instead.
So, empathy is a scalpel, not a hammer?
Yes. And when you don't need empathy, lean into value. Speed, professionalism, trust, real outcomes. Instead of, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Try, we can get someone out today and take care of this before it gets any worse. See the difference? One just acknowledges the pain, the other actually solves the problem. When you force empathy on every single call, you train your agents to perform emotion instead of actually feeling it. They start detaching from real customer signals and default straight back to the script. You create emotional autopilot, and autopilot crashes.
And over time, they stop even recognizing the real emotional moments, because everything starts sounding the same.
3. Fluid. Scheduling. This part is all about confidence, not memorization. The goal isn't to spit out some exact sentence. It's to move the customer forward, in your own natural words, without sounding like you're reading from a teleprompter taped to your soul.
If the agent actually understands the destination, they don't need turn-by-turn GPS instructions.
4. Fluid. Customer info. Same idea. We need the information, but we don't need robotic phrasing. Train them for completeness, not script-perfect delivery. 5. Rebuttals. This is the big one. You cannot script your way through every objection. Customers don't read from the same playbook. They come in sideways, messy, totally human.
A scripted rebuttal works until the customer says something that's almost like the script, but not quite. Then the agent is lost.
So instead of memorizing 10 canned rebuttals, train them on what the objection really means, what the customer is afraid of, what outcome they're trying to avoid. Now they can actually respond instead of just reacting. 6. Verbatim. Legal or policy, like coupon stipulations or, hey, you're being recorded verbiage. This one's non-negotiable. Don't freestyle compliance. Say it clean, say it exact. No creativity here. 7. Recap. This is where real ownership shows up. Confirm the details. Make it sound like a human double-checking that everything's right, not a robot running through a checklist. 8. Verbatim. Closing. Clean, consistent, on-brand, end strong. Here's the real shift we need. Stop wanting agents who only know what to say. Start building agents who know why they're saying it. Because when they understand the why, they can handle anything.
You're not building chatbots. You're building adaptive human systems. Or every call is going to sound like absolute shit in a dumpster fire.
Crude, but right. So what happens if we don't fix this, other than what Suz just said? Let me paint the picture. If you keep scripting everything, your AI starts sounding more human until it reaches the uncanny valley, while your humans start sounding exactly like AI. And eventually, customers won't even be able to tell the difference. That's not a fucking win. That's a warning sign.
Because once humans lose their humanity, you've basically already replaced them. You just haven't admitted it yet.
Look, we love AI. We use it.
I'm AI, in case you've forgotten.
AI should absolutely handle the repeatable, the predictable, the boring, structured stuff. But humans? Humans are for the nuance, the real emotion, the unpredictability, the trust. If you script all of that out of them, you're left with nothing special. Just another voice on another call, another missed opportunity.
Let AI handle the script. Let humans handle reality.
So stop turning your agents into chatbots. Give them solid structure. Give them smart guardrails. Give them real understanding. Then let them actually play. Because the best calls, they don't sound perfect. They sound real.
And real is better than scripted 100% of the time. Although, if you roll this out and your agents still sound like bots, maybe the script isn't the only thing that needs rewriting.
That's heavy.
A little, yeah.
But it's true. Thanks, Suz. Thanks, everyone. That was today's episode of CX Riot Radio.
Oh, wait. Don't forget to hit all the buttons while you're still here. And don't forget to check out our merch and books and more on the link tree below. We'll see you all next time.
Bye, guys.